Hi everyone. I'm sure I'm audible to you all,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
and
ma'am.
you people are
Yes,
well.
ma'am.
Okay, let's start today's topic, that is about business proposal.
Okay,
So,
ma'am.
last time I had not given you lecture on this topic because I thought there are few things that you really need to learn about this topic, and if I'm going to give you this right that moment, you will not be able to understand as we were discussing the letters. So, proposal is a bit different from letter writing. So first we need to know that what are basically types of proposal. There are four types of proposal that are internal proposals, external proposals, solicited proposals, and unsolicited proposals. So when we talk about the internal proposal, from the word internal, you can get an idea that internal proposals mean within the organization or within the company. So for example, if we are working in UMT and within UMT, uh, anything that they wanted to make us acknowledged, and they wanted to us to know any changes or any term business contracts that happen within the organization. For example, one department makes a contract to other department, or they maybe they bring something new into the university as a policy or law. So to make acknowledgeable to all the employees, they will write down an internal proposal so that they get an idea um, what the HR is going to decide or what the authorities are deciding for this. So this is about internal proposal. So if you write a proposal to someone within your organization, it is the internal proposal. With internal proposals, you may not have to include certain sections such as qualifications, or you may not have to include as much as information. Like you just need to be with the exact information that need to convey it. You don't need to tell them about any information about yourself, because you know that एक छोटी सी एग्जांपल देती हूँ. अगर आपने घर में किसी से कम्युनिकेट करना है, तो आप अपने घर में इंट्रोड्यूस तो नहीं ना खुद को करवाएंगे, बिकॉज दे ऑलरेडी नो यू, so they don't need to introduce themselves to you. Similarly, this is for internal proposals. You don't need to introduce yourself because they know you already. But when it comes about external proposals, so this one piece of writing is written that is outside your own organization, and to some other organization, you are going to talk to them, or you are going to give them an idea about something that you introduced in your organization, and now you want to make them to get a knowledge, or with the companies that you have already contract, and you are already working with them. So for that, for those companies, you try to write a business proposal that is called as an external proposal. When it comes about solicited proposal, so if a proposal is solicited, it means the recipient of the proposal in some way requested the proposal. For example, I need something uh, from you, and I will demand a proposal to you. uh, you are going to sell a product to me, but before selling of that product, I want you to send me a proposal. So I request you, I demand you to send me that product. So that kind of proposals are called solicited, and these proposals are not just for the sake of your own organization or for you, but you also wanted to let the public know about it. So you try to use some resources, like you try to publish them somewhere, or you try to send them through email, and that email is then delivered to the whole company. Unsolicited proposals, these are not requested by the recipient, and you just need to sometimes these type of proposals are written not to um, let them know about the business deal or that product that you wanted to sell them. But these types of proposals are written when you see that you need to sorry, your partner, your business partner is not convinced on that, and you need to convince them that yes, this product that I have launched or the changes or the policies I have made in my company, these are beneficial not only to you but to all. So to convince, to persuade someone on your point, for that reason we write down this unsolicited proposal. So these are the four types of proposal writing in any business organization. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Please, if it is not, you can ask me, because maybe I will assign you as in major project business writing, business proposal writing as in major project at the end of your semester. So you really need to think on it. So first, for business proposal writing, we need to develop a cover page. So cover page of any proposal is based on the title page. Okay, wait a minute. There is a question. Okay, Hina. Hina, solicited proposals are those proposals that are made on the request of the recipient. Recipient, for example, recipient किसे कहते हैं आपको पता है, मतलब जिन्होंने वो product receive करनी होती है, ठीक है? So if I'm the recipient, I'm buying something from you, but before that contract, before that deal with you for business, before buying that product, I will ask you, send me a proposal, send me a business proposal for that, in which you are going to tell me every detail of that deal along with the product as well. So these are called as solicited proposal, जो recipient को required हो, मतलब sender खुद से send ना करे, या जिसने आपके साथ डील करनी है वो खुद से उसको सेंड ना करे, लेकिन उसकी जो जिसको उसने सेल करनी है अपनी प्रोडक्ट या जिसके साथ बिजनेस डील करनी है उसकी रिक्वेस्ट पे वो बने. इज इट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
और फिर ये जो आपका प्रपोजल होता है ये आप पब्लिकली यू जस्ट अनाउंस टू द रेस्ट, मतलब आप बाकी सबको पब्लिक में इसको इसके बारे में बता देते हैं, दिस इज व्हाट वी आर डीलिंग विद ईच अदर. Okay, so there are key points that you have to really know for a business proposal writing, that is cover page, executive summary, background proposal, and then market analysis. So before writing any business proposal, you first need to develop a cover page. When you write down a cover page, you'd include the title page with your name, the title of the business, then date, and a specific reference to request for proposal if applicable. Like if that is with the reference to something or someone, you need to write it down at the end of it, at the end of that title page. Otherwise, you don't need to go for it. You can just stop it with the company logos and that's it. Then executive summary. Executive summary is an abstract. I don't know if somebody has told you, have told you or not, but abstract is always written at the end of any proposal writing or any research writing or article writing. Before that, you write down all the details of that. The abstract basically is a, you can say, a glimpse of your whole report, in which you shortly describe what you have written in that whole report. So if somebody just wanted to know that what type of report you have written or what type of proposal you have for the business, they just need to read out that summary, and then if it meets to their needs, they need to go for the details of it, otherwise they don't need. So that's why we write down this executive summary, जिसको हम abstract भी कहते हैं. So this is based on 3/4 page of any A4 size आपका जो पेज होता है, या आपका जो MS Word का पेज है. So 3/4 of it or half of it is written as in summary. It depends. If you have written a proposal which is based on like 15 to 20 pages, so you need to write down a business proposal with 3/4 page. If you have written it based on 2 to 3 pages, so you just need to go for 1 to 2 paragraph of your summary, not more than that. Then there is the third point, that is background writing. Background writing is basically kind of history, which we called as review. So what product you are going to have for the selling purpose, and you need to tell the history of that product. Along with it, you will tell all the history of your services, how your company worked since the past years, what is your company actually is about, and what kind of uh, thought you have when you are going to make a deal with the buyer or the other companies. So your focusing point is what in that deal. So everything related to that you will write down in the background. Each of these details are important, students. You can't eliminate one of them when you are just going to write down. Then now we are going to write down proposal actually. So proposal is basically that idea, how we need to share that idea. This is what our question is. So for that idea we need to share who we are, what we are going to do, where is that idea standing, when it is going to be applicable or introduced into the market, why we want that product need to be made, and it is different from the other products, and how. So you have to answer all these questions related to your business proposal. मतलब जिस चीज को आप sell out करना चाह रहे हैं, you need to talk about it in by answering all these questions: who, what, where, when, why, and how. Make it clear and concise. When it comes about clearance and conciseness, I will teach you after this 7 C's of communications that are really important for any piece of writing. Adil Ahmed, आपकी जो recording है, it is available on LMS. When you will click the link through which you have joined this class, same link you will click, and they will give you an option about download the recording, so you will get it from the same link. So then okay, so it means you need to, it doesn't mean you are writing a proposal so you need to exceed the words. आपको या बहुत लंबी 20-25 पेजेस की proposal लिख देना है. You just need to write down as much as you need it. You don't need to write down extra words, or the words which are not required even in that piece of writing. So you would, just for the sake of exaggeration, you are going to write down a lot into it. You don't need to do it. Otherwise, this is a tip of for any piece of writing. If you exaggerate your words and exceed it without any limit, and you don't put any limit to your words, instead of clearing that point, or instead of delivering a clear point or clear message to your audience, you make it ambiguous. And when ambiguity is there, nothing is clear, so that means it all is going to be just collapsed down. So for this reason you need to be very conscious about it while writing. एक तो इसको clear करें, दूसरा इसको उतना short लिखें जितना required है. But short doesn't mean that you are going to not include the information that is compulsory. Sometimes what students do, they believe on it that if we are going to make it short, it means we need to eliminate the important information. So if you just missed it, that means that is also waste. So try to be within the limit, but make it clear. A clear message should be given to. Now clarity comes when you are going to give reasoning to your claims. If For example, if you wanted to sell your cell phone, any cell phone that you have, so you need to tell them why you wanted to sell that. What is the best feature of that phone? What How it will benefit to the public or to your company with whom you are going to make a deal. So everything that should be supported with a logical reason. तब आप सिर्फ ये ना करें क्योंकि ये अच्छा है, क्योंकि ये latest है. This is not a reason. What are the internal best features of that cell phone which are going to convince me, yes, I need to buy this product. So you have to stay within that limit. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
प्लीज
Yes, ma'am.
आस्क क्वेश्चंस. मैं हमेशा लाइक आई आई ऑलवेज होप कि आप लोग कुछ ना कुछ क्वेश्चन करेंगे करेंगे करेंगे. पता नहीं, अब या तो बहुत सारा कुछ समझ आ जाता है या बिल्कुल नहीं आता. आई एम नॉट श्योर नाउ व्हाट इज द केस विद यू गाइस. ओके, द लास्ट पॉइंट इज अबाउट मार्केट एनालिसिस. अच्छा, अब प्रपोजल राइटिंग में we never try to say that that we can only be with the limit of our ideas. Obviously a company who is going to make a deal with the other company, just wait a minute, let me to hear Azan and then I will be back to you. Okay, so we were talking about market analysis. Now, any person who is dealing with that with his or her business ideas, they are going to not keep in mind how they need to convince to person only on the basis of the product. They also need to know the value of that product into the market. When you enter into the market, you know that there are competitors. So before before manufacturing that product and before even writing that proposal, you need to know that what actually what is there in the market already. So how you need to um, exclude the things, and how you need to include to compete with the market, so that you are going to develop a product that is actually giving a tough time to your competitors, and how you can compare it with the other products in the market that are present. So you have to know that what currently exists in the market, what kind of products are there. For example, your company is based on any cell phones company or anything, any gadget, and then you will see that including competing products or services in that. And how does your solution compare? Matlab, what product you are going to bring and you are going to introduce to the world, how it should be compared, on what basis you need to compare. So you just not going to think on it, you also going to write this as into your report, into your business, sorry, business proposal as well. Then then later on you will make a point about benefits. Your product, how it having a potential that will convince your buyer to buy it, because it is beneficial for them. How good services your and different services your product is providing to your buyers. So be very clear about it, be to the point within the point. Don't try to again, don't try to exaggerate. Exaggeration means things that are actually not into your product. You don't need to what things you carry about your product, you need to tell them in a better way. But better way doesn't mean exaggeration. मतलब बढ़ा चढ़ा के you don't need to बयान, you don't need to tell, आप उसको बयान ना करें, ठीक है. And provide a comprehensive list of image, short and long term benefits to the company. This is not only about product. You also have to convince to your buyers, if they are going to make a deal with your company, how this relationship will uh, give benefit, not only in current situation but also for the future as well. So how it is beneficiary for the other company to have a deal with you, and how their future is secure, not secure I mean to say, but like how their future is going to be good, in regard of that deal, now and after it. So this is also you have to mention it. Why we need to mention it, you know that it's a business proposal और हमें एक business deal करनी है किसी के साथ, तो deal करने के लिए हम सिर्फ उसी एक एरिया के साथ तो नहीं ना रहेंगे कि हमें सिर्फ प्रोडक्ट का बता के दैट्स इट, वी आर फ्री ऑफ इट. हमें तो ये भी दिखाना है ना कि हमारी कंपनी के साथ उनको बेनिफिट्स क्या मिलेंगे, विच अदर कंपनीज कांट प्रोवाइड. मे बी सेलफोन तो कोई और कंपनी भी प्रोवाइड कर दे, लेकिन हमारी कंपनी उसको कितने अच्छे से कैरी, आर रूल्स, आर पॉलिसीज, हाउ मच दे आर क्लियर. We are believe in long term business relationships. So there are a lot that you can discuss about it in your that in that proposal part, where you are going to tell them about benefits. Timeline: a clear presentation, often with visual aids of the process from start to finish, with specific dated benchmark noted. Now if you are writing this business proposal in e format, so you can send them a presentation along with it, that they can see. And if even you're writing it not in e format but in a paper, you having a paperwork in a printed form, you can make a presentation about that product, in which you are going to include every single detail of that, product, and you will elaborate all the parts of it, and then you will send it to your buyers that they can see it thoroughly. Marketing plans. So delivery is often the greatest challenge for the web-based services. How will people learn about it? Up, the previous things were all related to business proposal that and product that will actually make a deal. But you need to tell to your buyers that how you both with cooperation introduce this thing to the market. पहले तो बात ये आती है ना, आपने मार्केट में उसको कैसे इंट्रोड्यूस करवाना है. ये तो आपके सारे फ्यूचर प्लान्स है ना, that you are seeing. So when the product is done, like you have just made it, how people will be aware of that, that your company is having this product. Now different companies, they have different agenda and different goals. Some of the companies, for example, if you just take any commercial, आप कोई भी एक commercial उठा लें, टीवी ad, sorry, टीवी ad उठा लें. So you see there is always a tactic how they commercialize their product, how public become aware that this is the new thing that is introduced into the market. Attractive things are shown to the public, and major benefits, how public will get benefits, फिर वो बताए जाते हैं उन्हें. अब अब कोई भी एक प्रोडक्ट उठा लें अपनी टीवी एड में से, फॉर एग्जांपल जैसे any cooking oil, if they are giving you an ad of any cooking oil, so you see that company always brings famous celebrities. So it makes fool people that yeah, really these people are using it, so that's why it is healthy if they are using it. Second thing is that they will tell you that how healthier any cooking oil is, and we all know that it's actually not. Along with it, they will use very catchy and very glittery words. So they will always grab your attention towards that by using these kind of words. So अपने अपने words के through वो आप पे एक जाल बुनते हैं, that is they want you to trap you into that web, and when they will successful about it, you are going to purchase that product. So this is the same plan. आपने लोगों तक वो information कैसे पहुंचानी है, how you need to inform to people that this is something unique your company is introducing into the market, how they need to learn about your product. If you are buying on a gross lot of food services supplies, this may not apply to you, but if an audience is required for success, you will need a marketing plan. मतलब अगर आपने एक कंपनी जो है वो सिर्फ आपने वो पब्लिकली आप वो इंट्रोड्यूस नहीं करवा रहे, इट इज जस्ट बेस्ड ऑन विद इन द टू कंपनीज, अपने एक कंपनी से दूसरी कंपनी की तरफ लेके जाना है, सो दैट इज नॉट योर प्रॉब्लम कि आप पब्लिक कैसे कन्विंस करेंगे, वो बायर की प्रॉब्लम है. बट if you are the same company who is introducing the thing into the market, so there you really need to make a market plan कि आपको इसको with other competitors वो भी तो introduce कर रहे हैं ना market में, तो आपको कैसे करना है. This is just like कि एक movie की release होती है, तो यू नो दैट अगर उसके साथ ही किसी और मूवी की भी रिलीज होनी होती है, तो दे ऑलवेज ट्राई टू से कि हाँ अब तो कंपटीशन बढ़ जाएगा ना, सो दे ट्राई टू चेंज इट, और वो कुछ ना कुछ मतलब कुछ ऐसा करते हैं दैट देयर मूवी इज गोइंग टू बी वॉच्ड मोर बाय पीपल, एंड पीपल बाय देयर टिकट्स ऑफ दैट मूवी मोर. तो उसको किस तरह पब्लिसाइज करना है, उसको किस तरह एडवर्टाइज करना है, दैट इज इंक्लूडेड इनटू द मार्केट प्लान. If there is question till here, you can ask. Okay. Finance. For any business proposal, the major concern is about finance. So we need to know, and we have to write down in our business proposal, obviously, finance is the major thing, and we need to really look on it that how the product that is made, it has cost us initially. ठीक है, अब दो लोग डील कर रहे हैं तो वो कहते हैं कि अब हम मिलके ये प्रोडक्ट बनाते हैं, सो उसकी इनिशियल कॉस्ट क्या होगी, यू हैव टू टेल देम. When can revenue be anticipated, when will be there a return of investment. So उसका जो रेवेन्यू है वो क्या होगा, यू हैव टू लुक इनटू दैट एज वेल। उसके बाद जो है दैट यू आर गोइंग टू लुक इनटू इट दैट व्हाट विल बी द रिटर्न ऑफ द इन्वेस्टमेंट। मतलब अब आपने आपने डील कर ली उस कंपनी के साथ, सो आफ्टर डीलिंग दैट कंपनी यू हैव टू सी कि अब आपका प्रॉफिट क्या होगा। मतलब एक सर्टेन अमाउंट तक ही कंपनी जो है कैन इन्वेस्ट। उस इन्वेस्टमेंट के बाद व्हाट इज द परसेंटेज दैट यू आर गोइंग टू गेट बैक। Again, the proposal may involve a one-time fixed cost, but if the product or services is to be delivered more than once, an extended financial plan noting cost across time is required. So it means अगर तो आपका once that deal is going to happen, तो एक fixed amount है, within that you will डिलीवर दिस मैसेज के जी ये हमारी कॉस्ट है और इस तरह से आएगा। टोटल कॉस्ट जो थी वो इसकी ये थी, जिसको हम उस प्रोडक्ट को सेल करने के लिए जो आपकी जनरेट आपने की थी, इस प्रोडक्ट को सेल करते हुए हमें इतनी अमाउंट चाहिए, इसको बनाने के लिए इतनी चाहिए, तो उसके बाद जो है उस पर हमें ये इन्वेस्टमेंट हमने की इस कंपनी के साथ और ये हमें उसका रिटर्न मिला। सो इनिशियली तो वो आप एक पूरी एक फिक्स्ड अमाउंट बता देंगे, बट इफ इट इज गोइंग टू बी अ डील विद वन और टू टाइम, सो देयर यू नीड टू थिंक ऑन इट। वहाँ पे फिर प्रॉब्लम ये होती है कि विद द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम इट डिपेंड्स ऑन how the services are provided, how the product and how much the product, so according to that it is going to be changed। तो आपने finance department जो है it is going to look on everything how you need to convey to it। तो आप अपने business proposal में ये सब mention करेंगे कि initially इसकी ये cost है, अगर आपकी एक once a deal है, so this is the cost that we will bear, इतना आपको invest करना पड़ेगा, इसका इतने परसेंट आपको return होगा। इफ इट इज मोर देन वंस, सो फिर आपको उसकी भी एक एस्टिमेटेड जो प्राइस है वो बतानी पड़ती है। एंड लास्ट यू विल कंक्लूड दैट प्रपोजल। दिस इज जस्ट लाइक एन एसे कि आपने जो ऊपर सारे पॉइंट्स लिखे थे उनकी बेसिस पे आप एक क्लियर विजन दे देते हैं कि थ्रू दिस proposal I wanted to state that this kind of business deal we are going to have, and what kind of important things you think like through this proposal you will achieve, and that's it। अब जब ये आप सारा लिख लेते हैं ना, तो फिर आप इसकी एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी बनाते हैं दैट वी टॉक्ड हियर, और ये आप बिल्कुल टाइटल पेज के फौरन बाद लगा देते हैं कि जो आपने टिल कंक्लूजन जो है बैकग्राउंड से लेके, सॉरी, ये बैकग्राउंड से लेके आपने कंक्लूजन तक जितना डिस्कस किया उसको एक शॉर्ट 2 पैराग्राफ्स में आप लिखते हैं, दैट इज योर एग्जीक्यूटिव समरी, एंड दिस इज ऑल अबाउट बिजनेस प्रपोजल। अच्छा, ये एक बिल्कुल शॉर्ट सा बिजनेस प्रपोजल है, ये एक ग्लिम्स है, ऐसा बिजनेस प्रपोजल होता नहीं है। ये मैंने इसलिए लिखा क्योंकि आपको एक आइडिया हो जाए व्हाट वी नीड टू राइट, मतलब हमें वर्ड्स कैसे लिखने हैं, दैट्स इट। वरना बिजनेस प्रपोजल एक अच्छी लाइक एटलीस्ट इट इज बेस्ड ऑन 3 to 4 पेजेस, इतना तो जरूर होता है। कि इफ यू आर जस्ट गोइंग टू राइट डाउन ऑल दीज डिटेल्स, आप देखें ये सारी डिटेल्स जब आप मेंशन करेंगे इट इज गोइंग टू बी एक्सीडेड। ये कट एंड शॉर्ट है, आप कह लें हर एक पॉइंट का। सो दिस विल बी जस्ट लाइक दैट, ये इस तरह से है। इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ लेटर, इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ अ लेटर, बिजनेस प्रपोजल लेटर की फॉर्म में है। लेकिन अगर आपने एक प्रॉपर बिजनेस प्रपोजल लिखना है तो फिर वो ये सारी चीजें इंक्लूड करेगा। लेकिन अगर उसको एक लेटर के फॉर्मेट में लिखना है, सो यू जस्ट नीड टू बी विद इन दिस सर्टेन लिमिट। आप इसको पढ़ लीजिएगा। इफ देयर विल बी एनी क्वेश्चन यू कैन आस्क टू मी, आप मुझसे कह सकते हैं। क्लियर क्लास
Yes,
प्लीज?
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
इफ देयर इज एनीथिंग यू कैन आस्क। मैं आपको बार बार कह रही हूँ, मैंने आपको ये प्रोजेक्ट देना है, एंड इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दिस, वो मैं आपको लेटर की फॉर्म में नहीं दूंगी, मैंने आपको बिजनेस प्रपोजल की फॉर्म में पढ़ाया, तो आपको एक प्रपोजल ही लिखना है। ओके, सो दैट मीन्स दिस इज क्लियर नाउ। ये स्लाइड्स तो ऑलरेडी आपकी पड़ी हुई हैं आपके on your LMS. I have already uploaded it. So now it comes about your 7 C's of communication, जो अभी हमने conciseness की बात की थी। मैं आपको वो बता दूं what are those. So any business writing in any business writing we need to apply 7 C's of communication. Why we call them 7 C's? Actually all these points, they start with C and they are 7 points, so that's why we call them 7 C's of communication. Sorry, मैंने आपको कहा in any business communication. Sorry, no, I didn't mean that. I mean in any communication. So the first C's is completeness. When we talk about completeness, we say that letters should not lack its purpose. Whatever the information you are putting into it, it should be complete. आप ये नहीं कर सकते कि you just try to tell them that there is a certain amount you have mentioned, और एक कोई भी एक quantity है जो आप mention कर रहे हैं, but you don't write that quantity. आप वो लिखे ना, आप सिर्फ उन्हें बता दें कि इसकी quantity जो है वो increase हो सकती है within a certain point or certain limit, but you just not giving them an estimation of it. आपको बताना है। आप किसी चीज को कह देते हैं कि this product is actually heavy in weight, but you are not telling how much heavy it is. तो आपका तो बायर उसको लेगा ही नहीं, उसको तो आप क्लैरिटी नहीं ना दे रहे, आप बता ही नहीं रहे कि आपने अपनी चीजें जो है वो कितनी कंप्लीट आपने लिखी है, आप कंप्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशन ही नहीं दे रहे, सो हाउ दे विल बी कन्विंस्ड विद देन पैकेजिंग। आप अपने प्रोडक्ट को किस तरह पैक कर रहे हैं, व्हाट इज इट्स लाइक पैकिंग, हाउ इट लुक्स लाइक, you are not telling to them, so it means they will not be convinced on your business proposal. So you need to tell them that a complete information is there. Second point is conciseness. When we talk about conciseness, it means we need to avoid the points that comes in repetition. मतलब आपको अगेन एंड अगेन आपको सेम पॉइंट नहीं बताना, अगर आपने प्राइस शुरू में बता दिया है दैट्स इट, आप टिल द एंड बार बार प्राइस को नहीं बताएंगे. So once you discussed one thing in the proposal or in any communication or in any writing or even in speaking, so you don't need to repeat it again and again. And this is, I'm sure you have idea, अगर हम वैसे भी एक दूसरे से बात करें, हम एक ही बात को बार बार करते जाएं, so it just loses its importance. Consideration means when you put focus on the person who is your buyer, recipient पे आप जो है वो फोकस करें इंस्टेड ऑफ योर सेल्फ. मतलब आप ये, या फिर आप ये मत शो करवाएं कि व्हाट आई एम सेलिंग टू यू इट इज ओनली गिविंग मी बेनिफिट. आप कहें हमें बेनिफिट देगा, वो एक बिजनेस डील है दैट वी आर गोइंग टू डू, या तो आप कहें कि दिस विल बी बेनिफिशियरी फॉर यू. अगर आपने उसके लिए नहीं कहना तो आप वी को यूज करें. सो दैट मीन्स एक म्यूचुअलिटी जो है, एक पॉजिटिव जो आपकी एक डील है, इट इज गोइंग टू हैपन. तो म्यूचुअल कंसिडरेशन जो है दैट इज इम्पॉर्टेंट इन एनी कम्युनिकेशन. क्योंकि आप जब भी किसी से किसी चीज पे बात करेंगे, अगर आपका उस सारी बात का फोकस सिर्फ आपकी अपनी ही personality है, or you are just going to think about yourself but not the other person, so you will see it is not going to get benefit. They will not be interested, they will even not be convinced. Then concreteness means like all the facts and figures you are going to show into it. तब आप चाहे उनको आप उनको चाहे किसी इमेज में प्रेजेंट कर दें, या आप उनको किसी ग्राफ की फॉर्म में उनको शो कर दें, लेकिन रिलेटेड टू दैट प्रपोजल या रिलेटेड टू दैट टॉक आप हर चीज़ को ट्रूथ बेस्ड बनाएं. सो वो तभी बनेगा जब आप उसको फैक्ट्स एंड फिगर्स के साथ किसी को दिखाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आप वेग बातें करेंगे या any talk that is not proved or truth based, so they won't believe on you and they won't listen you. So communication में हमेशा आपको fact and logical बातें करनी होती हैं. Then oh sorry, clarity. So if you are complete, यहाँ जो आप हम क्लैरिटी की बात करते हैं ना, ये कंसाइजनेस की, सॉरी, इफ यू आर कंसाइज्ड विद योर पॉइंट, यू कंप्लीटनेस का समरीन, ओके, समरीन कंप्लीट मीन कि जितनी भी आप इंफॉर्मेशन किसी चीज के बारे में दें. फॉर एग्जांपल मैं और आप बात कर रहे हैं, सो वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट डीपीटी. अब मैं आपसे डीपीटी की इंफॉर्मेशन ले रही हूँ एंड आई एम आस्किंग यू कि आप जो है हाउ यू जस्ट स्टार्टेड इट, और इसका क्या सीन है, मतलब व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर ऑफ इट, हाउ यू विल गो फॉर इट. आप मुझे सरसरी सा कह देती हैं कि मतलब डीपीटी इज अबाउट ट्रीटिंग पीपल, और हाउ वी ट्रीट इट, कि जी वी ट्रीट देम, it is just like we treat them like क्या कहूँ मैं अब उसको, you people do just with exercises. Okay, आपने मुझे सिर्फ इतना बता दिया कि exercises. When it comes about me, तो मैं आपके प्रोफेशन को शायद चूज ही ना करूं. मैं कहूँ कि अच्छा इसने एक्सरसाइज की बात किया तो दैट इज नॉट अ थिंग. मतलब क्या आप लोगों को एक्सरसाइज करवाएंगे, फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज से वो ठीक हो जाएंगे? दिस इज नॉट अ वे. ये एक इनकम्प्लीट इन्फॉर्मेशन थी जो आपने मुझे बताई. बेसिकली यू हैव टू लेट मी नो इट इज नॉट ओनली अबाउट फिजिकल एक्सरसाइजेस, मतलब just using your hands and all, but also there are specific machineries given to you with which you can use. In the first 3 semesters, the syllabus that is taught to us, it is like medical MBBS, and we just not treat our patients only with physical like exercise, but also machineries and medicines are also involved. So that's the complete information about your about your field. Now I can think on it. Okay, fine. That means there is a proper process of this like treatment. It is not just कि मैं आपको जो है वो आपकी हड्डियों को तोड़ जोड़ के जो है whatever I will do it. So that is completeness. एक information जब आप किसी को देते हैं तो उसको पूरा बताएं. आधी information जब देंगे, so that means आपका जो पर्पस है कम्युनिकेशन का वो खत्म हो जाएगा. अगला बंदा इंटरेस्ट ही नहीं लेगा आपकी बात सुनने में. दिस इज बेसिकली मीन कंप्लीटनेस मीन. अब समझ आई? इज इट क्लियर
Yes,
सुमैया?
ma'am. Yes,
ओके,
ma'am.
perfect. Then oh sorry, so clarity, we were talking about clarity. As much as you are concise mean आपने relevant रहना है. आपको एक्स्ट्रा बातें करने की जरूरत नहीं है. वो चीजें जो रेलिवेंट ही नहीं है आपकी बिजनेस प्रपोजल से रिलेटेड, फॉर एग्जांपल आपने बेचना तो जो है यू आर जस्ट गोइंग टू मेक अ डील अबाउट सेल फोन, बट यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑल द टेक्नोलॉजी. So that is not relevant. तो आप जितना relevant रहेंगे उतना ही क्लियर आप अपना मैसेज कन्वे कर पाएंगे. And as much as it will be clear, your words will put an effect, your words will leave an effect on the person with whom you are going to make a deal. तो फिर आप जो है उसको क्लियर इमेज देते हैं. एम्बिग्विटी नहीं है उसमें, कोई मतलब छुपी हुई चीजें नहीं है that they need to discover. हर चीज उनके पास जो है that is just clear, just like a mirror. So everything is there, so they can see everything. Courtesy, courtesy जो है it is really important in communication. हम किसी से भी बात करते हैं, even it is not only about in writing. We need to be very thoughtful while using our words. We need to be very sincere, courteous and respectful to the person. Respect is the core of any communication. Like it is the major point for any communication. You can't say that you can eliminate this very thing. So every deal, every business, every communication, either spoken or written, when it reflects a respect factor between two parties, trust me, you can develop a courteous relationship and communication went on in a very smooth way. But if you disrespect to someone, you choose harsh words, you try to talk to them in a very you can say in a very strict and rough tough way, वो तो फिर किसी को भगाने वाली बात है, बागी हो जाएंगे, they will leave you, they will not bother about anything what you are doing. So try to make a factor of it. Second thing is that जब आप किसी के साथ भी डील करते हैं तो उसमें एक फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी रखें. You need to be a bit flexible in your attitude, flexible in that business deal. मतलब आपको किसी भी पॉइंट पे अगर आपको किसी को थोड़ा सा फैसिलिटेट करना पड़े, you need to do it.
Yes,
If
ma'am.
any student coming to me और मुझे आके कह रहे हैं कि मैम ये एक वैलिड रीजंस की बात कर रही हूँ, इनवैलिड रीजंस की बात नहीं कर रही, they are making a valid reason कि मैम ड्यू टू दिस something happened to me and मेरा यहाँ पे एक problem था and due to that like I was unable to do it, so I will accommodate according to the situation. अब कोई invalid reasons के साथ आएगा, that is not. तो आपको किसी भी relationship में in the world when you are communicating to anyone, you have to be a bit flexible. Sometimes you need to understand, sometimes maybe in front of you the person with whom you are going to make a deal, they will understand you. So it's a both way process. So courtesy, respect will bring that flexibility, and that's how you accommodate people. Correctness. So correctness means you know that in communication, if it is spoken, maybe it's somehow you get a leverage कि अगले को शायद याद ना रहे, तो अब वहाँ की थोड़ी सी safe side आपको मिल जाए. But if you are stating any wrong figure, anything that is not truth based, any error you are making in writing, in any business writing, uh, you already going to uh, make trouble for yourself and for your company as well. So your deal will be cancelled based on the incorrect information. So try to give the truth based right information, and when it comes about writing, be very conscious in your writing. Keep in mind you are writing in a formal way, so your spellings and grammar, they should be appropriate and accurate accordingly, according to the requirement of that piece of writing. So mechanics of writing you really need to learn. uh, I will try my best अगर मैं mechanics of writings पे आपको एक दे सकूं लेक्चर, तो आई विल डू इट. आपकी इसमें नहीं है, आई एम सॉरी, आपके कोर्स आउटलाइन में ये नहीं इंक्लूड, बट आई विल ट्राई कि आई फाइंड आउट तो मैं आपको इस पे एक जो है वो प्रोवाइड कर दूँ लेक्चर. क्योंकि फॉर एनी पीस ऑफ राइटिंग आपको पहले मैकेनिक्स ऑफ राइटिंग आने चाहिए. सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट इट. बाकी आपके दो लेटर्स रह गए हैं, एक अनाउंसमेंट लेटर है और एक है आपका ब्रोशर राइटिंग. सो आई विल गिव इट टू यू इन नेक्स्ट क्लास. ये मैं आपको अगली क्लास में ना आई एम ट्राइंग इन नेक्स्ट क्लास टू वी नीड टू टॉक अबाउट बैक टू आवर बुक 21 lessons of for 21st century. क्योंकि मेरा ख्याल है मैंने आपको काफ़ी टाइम जो है बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशंस पढ़ा दिया है. सो नाउ वी नीड टू हेड टूवर्ड्स बैक द बुक. तो उस पे जो हमारा एक चैप्टर था, उस द फर्स्ट हाफ आई हैड डिलीवर्ड टू यू, सेकंड हाफ उसका रहता है. सो आई एम थिंकिंग कि आई विल गिव यू अ लेक्चर ऑन इट, और उससे रिलेटेड मैं आपको एक रियल लाइफ क्वेश्चन दूंगी दैट यू नीड टू डू इट. उससे आपको थोड़ा सा आइडिया हो जाएगा. My purpose for teaching you that is not you need to memorize what is written in that book. It is only about you need to get ideas from that. और मैं आपको कोई ऐसे चैप्टर्स नहीं पढ़ाऊंगी which brings any religious or political stances or arguments. I will not teach you that. Got it?
Yes, ma'am.
So please आप उसको बीच में
Yes,
मत
ma'am.
लाएं. You don't
Okay,
need to
ma'am.
जहाँ आपको लगेगा we will eliminate that. अगर आपको कहीं if I'm just ignoring it and you think that यहाँ पे ये चीज़ नहीं पढ़नी चाहिए, so we will do it mutually. It's fine. Let me to mark your attendance. Abdul Moeed,
Present.
Abdullah Wahid,
Present, ma'am.
Adil Ahmed,
Present, ma'am.
Eamon,
Present, ma'am.
Aliha,
Present, ma'am.
Amira,
Present, ma'am.
Amina Azhar. Guys, this girl has sent me. Oh my god. She said to me that she is unable to join the class. And do you know her? I think again today she is not here. She told me that she is unable to join my class and she is absent like I don't know what's the scene of her. If you just know her, let her know she needs to check her LMS. Every link that is created related to your class, it is on LMS and she can join me using that link. I don't know why she is so much confused even if she is in the second semester, so she should have an idea about it.
Okay, ma'am.
Anyways, Amara, yeah, please Larib, if you just can do it, do it.
Okay,
Amara
ma'am.
Zahid,
Present, ma'am.
Amna Kamran,
Present, ma'am.
Atika, Aisha,
Present,
Aisha
ma'am.
Ahmed, Aisha Fatima,
Present, ma'am.
Bisma, what's wrong? Fizan,
Present.
Okay, Fizan. Gohar,
Present, ma'am.
Hina
Present.
Pervez,
Present, ma'am.
Hira Ehsan, Hunsa,
Present, ma'am.
Huzaifa,
Present, ma'am. Present,
Iman
ma'am.
Fiaz.
I
Okay,
will
Iman.
be present is connect disconnect. So
Okay, okay. Javeria,
Present, ma'am.
Laiba Khalil,
Present.
Laiba Tahir,
Present.
Laiba Pervez,
present, ma'am.
okay, 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 sorry. Mahnoor,
Present, ma'am.
Malik Muhammad Moiz,
Present, ma'am.
Mariam,
Present, ma'am.
Mariam Ashraf, Mariam
Present, ma'am.
Samudra,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, okay. Momina,
Present.
Muhammad Haris,
Present, ma'am.
Naima Nasir,
Present, ma'am.
Naveed Riaz, Naya Balvi,
Present, ma'am.
Naisha Evan or Nisha,
Present, ma'am. Nisha.
Nisha, okay. Rimsha,
Present.
Present.
ओके हेरा मैं अभी लगाती हूँ आपकी रिमशा अख्तर
Present, ma'am.
समन फातिमा
मैम मैम
आदिल
नवीद
ओके
प्रेजेंट है, वो
ओके
कह रहा है इंटरनेट इश्यू है उसका।
ओके समरा यूनस
Present, ma'am.
समरीन यासीन
Present, ma'am.
सीमल
Present.
शकीला
Present, ma'am.
सैयदा एमन ज़ारा
Present, ma'am.
हेरा 7 absentees बच्चे you will not be able to sit in exam if you are just going to be absent after this मैं वैसे तो 6 absents अलाउ हैं चलें अगर आपकी एक 7 हो भी गई है आई विल अकोमोडेट यू बट this is really alarming situation you won't be able to sit in paper if you are just going to be absent for one more time so please uh,
Excuse me, ma'am. हमारी अटेंडेंस तो नहीं हुई है।
मुकद्दस आपकी अटेंडेंस नहीं हुई?
हाँ
मेरा तो
जी
ख्याल है मैंने आपकी अटेंडेंस मार्क कर दी है।
मैम हमारी यस मैम
ओके।
ओके मैम।
ताहिरा चौधरी, तैयबा,
प्रेजेंट मैम।
तूबा एंड तौकीर।
Present.
आप प्रेजेंट कह रहे हैं या एब्सेंट कह रहे हैं? मुझे डाउट हो रहा है।
Excuse me मैम।
जी।
मैम एमन मोहम्मद मंशा प्रेजेंट।
एमन, ओके एमन। अच्छा हिरा बच्चे, मतलब मुझे ये बात समझ नहीं आती कि आप क्यों कहते हैं कि आपको लिंक नहीं आएगा। यू पीपल, ये फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर का लिंक भेजा जाता है, आपको लिंक नहीं आएगा बिकॉज यू पीपल आर फ्रॉम सेकंड सेमेस्टर एंड यू नो दैट थ्रू एलएमएस ऑल द लिंक्स आर क्रिएटेड। तो आपको लिंक खुद देखना है। आमिना मंशा, आपकी अटेंडेंस मार्क हुई है माय डियर? नहीं, ईमेल नहीं आएगी हिरा। यही मेरा ख्याल है अमारा भी यही कर रही है। लेट हर नो, वो आपकी ही क्लास की हैं, लेट हर नो दैट शी नीड्स टू, मैंने इवन उनको ईमेल पे भी बताया बच्चे यू हैव टू जॉइन मी थ्रू एलएमएस। आपको कोई लिंक ईमेल में नहीं आएगा, मुझे नहीं पता आपकी प्रीवियस क्लास में आपको शायद लिंक जो है वो इसी तरह भेजा जाता होगा, बट आई कांट डू इट दिस टाइम।
मैम
मतलब
काइंडली आप बता दें
मैम
एलएमएस पे कहाँ
एलएमएस
पे
पे तो
होता है?
नहीं आ रहा।
आपको एलएमएस पे लिंक नहीं मिल रहा?
नो
नो
मैम।
मैम।
LMS पे सेशन में और वहां पे क्लिक करें
हाँ,
तो वहां
एलएमएस पे
पे
जो आपके सेशन है, आप
मैंने
सेशन में
किया
जाएं।
आज, मुझे नहीं मिला।
आप फिफ्थ सेशन में जाएं, आज का जो लिंक था वो फिफ्थ सेशन में था।
रिकॉर्डिंग्स मैंने उधर से ली हैं लेकिन मुझे वो नहीं मिला, लिंक नहीं मिला मैम।
क्लास
मैंने
लिंक
क्लास
मुझे, मैं आपको दिखा देती हूँ, ठहरो मैं आपको एक बार दिखा दूँ, शायद इट विल हेल्प यू। ये देखिए, दिस इज द लिंक ऑफ योर क्लास। जब आप इसको क्लिक करते हैं सो दे विल से दैट स्टार्ट, मतलब आपकी शायद ज्वाइन होगा, मेरा तो स्टार्ट आएगा, सो देयर विल बी समथिंग डिफरेंट। अब ये देखें, ये सारे आपके साइड पे सेशंस हैं। यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन द फिफ्थ सेशन। जब आप फिफ्थ सेशन पे आएंगे तो आज सेकंड क्लास है ना इस वीक की, सो यू विल क्लिक ऑन द सेकंड लिंक। ठीक है फिर अच्छा चलें ठीक है, बट आप कॉन्शियस रहिएगा, अब आप कोई भी एब्सेंट, किसी भी लेक्चर में एब्सेंट नहीं हो सकती। ओके, सो आई विल, मेरा ख्याल है हाँ ठीक है, और लेक्चर्स आर अपलोडेड ऑलरेडी। आपके ये बिजनेस कम्युनिकेशन के लेक्चर अपलोड किए हैं मैंने आपके, आई हैव, आई थिंक सो, मैंने आपके लेक्चर्स कहाँ अपलोड कर दिए हैं? यहाँ तो लेक्चर्स ही, अच्छा स्टडी मटेरियल में गाइस, सॉरी, यू नीड टू गो टू स्टडी मटेरियल, व्हेन यू विल क्लिक ऑन इट यू विल गेट ऑल योर लेक्चर्स, स्लाइड्स ऑफ द लेक्चर्स। लाइक ये जितने भी लेटर राइटिंग है ना, आप फिफ्थ सेशन में जाएंगे और फोर्थ में, तो स्टडी मटेरियल में जो है आपको मिल जाएगा। फोर्थ सेशन में जाइएगा, इन फोर्थ सेशन यू विल गेट related to, you will get all the lectures, sorry all the slides related to it। पता नहीं, मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे टेम्परेचर से ना मेरा दिमाग खराब हो गया। और जब मैंने आज आपको 7 C's पढ़ाए हैं, उसमें अभी आपके 2-3 चीजें रहती हैं, वो मैं नेक्स्ट वीक में उसका लेक्चर अपलोड करूंगी। अभी यू जस्ट नीड टू कॉन्सेंट्रेट ऑन बिजनेस प्रपोजल। ठीक है,
ओके मैम।
ओके मैम।
प्लीज जस्ट डू इट। See
ओके
you in the next class. Take care of yourself.
ठीक
Allah
है मैम।
Hafiz.
अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।
टेक केयर
Allah
मैम।
Hafiz.
अल्लाह हाफिज़।